as I also start that of the recording, welcome back, everybody. We're here with that of the D.P.R.D episode 11 with a sort of a raid going on, it seems. Would anybody care to give that of a little bit of a recap for an inspiration?
Pass.
Oh, I'm trying to see if I remember what happened.
Give it your best shot.
We were called back from chasing down chupacabras in Blade because Blade doesn't want to work with us anymore. And the chupacabras, we've lost Pecos Bill's trail. We were called back and informed of a group calling themselves the Acolytes of Artemis, I
Yes,
think.
sir. That's correct.
And people have gone missing, so we have been sent to infiltrate what we think might be their base, which is an old abandoned high school. And our goal is to figure out if we can find this certain missing person we were sent to find. I can't think of his or her name right now.
They just went by that of Alvarez, is what they pretty much said. They said his full
That's
name
right.
was Nevada Alvarez, but more so just the Alvarez name.
Yeah. We're looking for someone named Alvarez, and I think things have popped off when we last left off. We were getting into a fight, I think.
More of like already in somewhat of a fight, at least for most people. But yes, you can
Yeah,
have
sick.
your inspiration, because that is all I needed. As at the very moment, you guys are at that of a. Literally, you guys are going to be starting back up here at round two, because we actually had started with round one going through, as you guys have mostly decided to take on this raid of sorts, as a multitude of these creatures that came from that of a kind of big patch in the ceiling, as I was talking about before, that are kind of just in the, somewhat more in the air, at least above you, basically shooting down towards a couple of people down here in the left side of the map, as well as that of other just cult like people. And I say cult like people because they have that of majority of them have like certain types of robes, or just the way they kind of look kind of gives that vibe. Stop this music though. Give me a second. There's a good few ones I have. I think this one might fit. There we go. Now with that, we go on to that of unbuzzing this game as we go up to the top of initiative. For now, the couple of people that won't be here, for now, I'll be doing that of just controlling their actions simply. If I believe correctly, yes. What is anybody down here below can see of that of Pippi. Pippi, your little guy here, just straight running in with a lot more speed than you would expect, uh, as he is going to proceed to use his dash action in order to get close or to a couple of people here. Even though one is is more of up in the air in the sky, I still think they're potentially close enough. But he is going to start glowing up red. the noise was before I actually did it, but he will start to glow red at least at the moment being, and with that we'll end his turn. David, it's your turn. Anything in specific to try to do here? Going to dash. About 60 feet up there into that of a probably more differentiated room. As you can see, as you dashed in, even though a lot of stuff's going on, a lot of sound going on, you can see there is a guide here who seems to be asleep at the moment, like on the desk, just conked out. Probably a hard sleeper, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. I think this will just be better. That's the end of your turn. All right, we go on to the next order. As it would become that of Saber's turn. The Saber is still in the owl bear costume with the stuff, with the knowledge that they would have. Kind of a bit of a toss up between if she would, or if Saber would actually start hitting people, or try to get a better position of sorts, or something with the owl bear costume. What do you guys think?
What if I tried to do a mock surrender with Sabor while they're still disguised?
I mean, that's a potential, but that's if you wanted to surrender. I don't know if everyone here looks like they want to surrender though. I only say that because you have
The
multiple people going
situations.
in. Unless, what do you mean by a mock surrender?
Like, because Sabor is still disguised as one of the characters here, right? So that's didn't the spellcaster here command Sabor to like arrest me?
Um, no, not you specifically. Just more so get them. And the closest that was to her, was a saber. I mean, was Carnus at last time. But it was a general of get them. Yeah. Um, need a case then. Did you have something in specific in mind?
That's what I was going to try to go for. If that's my turn, coming up next.
Hold on, I'm also asking because uh, I'm trying to ask what you think Saber would do. Because I'm like, I'm trying to think about it, and I'm like, I don't know if they would either run or try to fight in this situation using that owl bear as a kind of sneaky like uh, exit.
Well, they're disguised as one of the cultists, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically. So we're gonna actually. So to try to understand, I think the situation for now, I'll go back to their turn, but I want to see what you want to do then, Carnus, because that probably is gonna affect what they're gonna do.
I want to look around, say, "Oh man, looks like I'm surrounded." Brush the ice off of my character, and go, "Okay, fine, I'll come willingly. I'm not trying to die," and like attempt to surrender to Sabor, who's disguised. And I'll drop my concentration on the Hadar
Dropping
as a
your
show of good faith.
dropping your concentration. As you dropped your concentration, and you're trying to put up that of a surrender after already sounding like starting something. I'm gonna need you to give me either a persuasion or a deception check.
I will go for deception. Let me check. Do I still have... I'm out of inspiration. I'm going to have to send it.
He's sending it.
$14.
On a 14. She says the person that you're telling that to would seem to be like a kind of commandative figure. Proceeds to look at you and she's like, only a fool would try to have resisted us in the first place. If you truly surrender now, be on your knees.
I guess I go along with the command.
Bro, just fireball this guy. What? We're about to come around the corner.
Being with that, Saber, it would come over to probably Saber's turn, and Saber would just keep up with what you guys are doing, whether it would be an act or not. But for now, Saber, I would say Saber would be saving an action for what in specific would you want Saber to save their action for?
I would assume attacking, right?
Either that or marching me to a brig or something. I would assume was what it would attempt to do.
You mean like
To try to
carrying
make it look realistic. No, like escorting me to a prison cell or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah. We'll just save them that for right now then. We'll see what happens. As it comes back to that of these, like, ravens in the sky. Well, not really in the sky, more so just above, but in general above. As they have flown down, just not like, they haven't really flown down, more so flown up and over it, over the ceiling kind of revealing it, as trying to make sure that they can actually do anything here, as these two over here kind of confused, especially at this creature that's right up to them, as it starts to glow red. They don't know what's going on, but they're gonna attack it. He does. He does not have disadvantage because he's in the air.
Not hippie.
Don't matter because it don't hit. Yeah, but anyways, it unfortunately does not hit. I don't think it's gonna really move because it doesn't really even understand what would happen. So that's of the Artemis Blue. That of the other rare ravens going by. This one in the front. Actually, I don't think they would potentially see y'all, so they could continue on swarming over to that of this left side. Actually, no, never mind. I forgot. There was that of gunshots in the back. So this one actually would come up, this one go left. I think that's all of these guys. So we go continue on. you guys, Cardis and Saber, will see coming also out of this door from above to be that of two almost cat-like creatures that are humanoid, ones that represent that of more cultists. Bernard, it's you and the boys.
All right. After we breached the door and entered, Bernard is going to continue moving through this. Gosh, this if this was a library, it's seen a lot better days. That guy right there is dead, correct?
Yes, the one on the right is badly injured.
Yeah, okay, but the one right next to my token where it is now is dead, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Bernard would move there, and he'd fire the shotgun to the other one seated there. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness, it strikes again. Give me the 1d12 roll. I believe this one was. Yes, sir. You literally pulled a shotgun. You weren't really prepared for this distance, as you have knocked yourself prone.
Okay, I'd have 2 attacks per turn. Does that mean I guess I can't make my second attack?
You can still make your second attack. You're just knocked prone.
Yeah, heck with it.
A 23 does hit though.
Gosh, who loaded this thing with magnum shells?
You just weren't prepared for it, man. You got off the floor and you were like, all right, now I got it. The one you have targeted is dead. Is dead.
Okay, I've been knocked prone. I'd have to use half my movement. I've already used half my movement, so I guess I'd use the remaining half of my movement to just be not prone again and remain in that position, and that would end my turn.
Alrighty then. It becomes that of this person coming out. There, 30 feet, walks up. You, Carnus, if you would looking this way, you can see that of someone of, I would say, not quite as terrifying as that of this almost psychic-like creature of a lady in front of you, but one that seems to have an almost weirdly charismatic kind of aura around them. One that as well as is one that looks completely different, like robings comparative to what everyone else would be wearing. Ones that look similar to that of the ones that they've been wearing, but completely different in a way of maybe a different showing of respect of sorts.
Must be someone important.
As they came out to see the scene. Oh, darling, what is it? What have we seen? Oh. Who is that? You, firstly, don't get to call me that. Secondly, we're trying to figure that out. Or at least Just make sure they won't do something like this again. Oh, I do love me fancy. As he will use his dash action, but not using the full, just like a little sprint. As that would be his turn. Sean, it becomes your turn.
Yeah, I got a lot of animals to control real quick. First I move up to here, and then what's 90 feet? 85, 85. Damn, I can get really far. Okay, use summon beast to summon this beast 90 feet. Which is like all the way around the corner. As like a bear pops up. I don't have vision for it, so I can't do anything there. As a bonus action, because I have to use a bonus action to control it, I just tell it to attack my enemies. Then 50 feet. 50 feet. My lion's gonna dash.
Can your bestial spirit move right now?
It goes directly after me.
Okay.
So I have to move these other animals first. The lion will dash right up to the initiate over here. This guy's asleep, right?
He was asleep, but he's awake after hearing all the commotion.
Okay. 40 feet. Can I get there? Not without a dash. Sylphie then will dash over to this guy as the dash, and Owl will just dash over here to get more vision. That's my turn, just setting up. And then I don't actually have vision for the beast, so I can't actually see over here when I click it. And same with the owl.
Are you supposed to have vision with those?
Well, like, I need to be able to see what the beast sees for, like, my next turn when I have the beast go. Like,
Well,
right now, it goes directly after me. Like, I need to... The beast can see. I can't see through the beast.
Does
But,
it
like, I
tell
told
you?
the beast...
Does it tell you like what it sees, or is it like any type
Well,
of link? I'm asking
I'm
because
not
like
saying...
then I could just word it as like you just wanting to have to know like its commands that it could do, you know?
Yeah, I don't have a link. I'm just saying, I used my bonus action to say attack my enemies, but I can't actually see the beast to move it to wherever they are.
All right,
Is what I'm saying.
I'll just give you the vision. It's fine.
Because, like, I need to be able to see to actually move it. Because, like, it goes directly after me, so it goes now that my turn is done. So, do these guys look like they're about to fight this beast over here that just popped up in the corner?
This beast here, not specifically, like it was noticeable, but they're more so noticed on this kind of glowing red, weird bug-like creature in front of them. The ravens though are 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah, okay. I guess it will just move 30 feet. And then take the dodge action because that can be used as general since I can't get to anybody.
Okay.
And then that's its turn. So on to special agents.
We come up to that of the special agents. Hoorah, men getting through. Okay. Coming on by. He sees somebody. He's like, "Do we fire?" Asking that to Bernard.
Affirmative. Engage, engage, engage.
You are the men.
Affirmative. Engage. All targets are hostile.
Bro, what happened to the music? It's so quiet.
It's because I have to keep pressing the replay button. Because
Just loop it.
I couldn't. It doesn't. It stopped
Tragedy.
for some reason. All right, anyways. Now it's time for all these men to go. They see the first one up. This cat-like beast thing of sorts, as they're going to start firing, and it's there is 1, 2. Unfortunately, it's going to more pistol shots at disadvantage, as they are not in particular range. That's
A lot of fours.
A lot of fours. Those guys over there were the special guys, right?
No, these are the special guys yet. And one of your soldiers dropped their gun, I believe. Which is unfortunate, because then they have to pretty much pick it back up. So they won't be able to do their multi-attack, but everybody else will still get their rest of their attacks in. Oh, that's damaged. Pew, 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 pew. As if all the bullets that they're shooting, they're honestly like from Star Wars at this point, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you rolling damage? Doesn't look like anything's hitting.
You know, lore-wise, stormtroopers actually have super good aim, just not for the against the protagonist.
All the shots that went through, pew, 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 and 2 of them hit.
Hey, that's damage. That's damage.
Ow, bro. Shooting right into that of this weird humanoid creature of like sorts. I don't know, they were told to fire. We get up to that of this special agent. Which one do you have? Oh, baby, you got the grenade launcher. As they load that shit up. Cha-ching.
Boom.
Oh god, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Okay.
They're shooting in that
Lion meat for dinner tonight. Lion meat for dinner tonight.
It's got a little bit of kick to it.
Seasoned with burnt.
Potentially could take out everything.
Well, I'm glad he wasn't doing it in that room. We all would have been dead.
Thank God I didn't get a 1.
Yeah.
5d6 damage, Jesus.
He fires it backwards, not knowing what he's doing. And
For a 5d6 damage, I was kind of pissed for. I'm not lying.
He rolled. That's Natsu rolls
There was a-
right there.
That
I
was a
mean,
2 and a
it's-
roll. 2 and a
It's
1.
average damage though. Would be 15 on that.
I suppose so. Either way, I need to start making these guys as rolls.
that's a fail. It's also a fail. That's another fail, SpongeBob.
Well,
That's a lot of damage.
did your
Oh, I
did
just-
your guy also?
He failed. Yeah. I
Oh,
already did
shit.
the damage.
Damn, that poor lion.
Brother,
Tried
he's a
so
stuffed
hard.
animal. He'll be fine. I'll bring him back.
Sorry.
Crash.
You got getting the ones in the air. I don't think it does anything more outside of that. But that was your boy with the grenade launcher. He putting in the work as he's like, 4 more left, sir.
We got 3 guys.
I'll set him up.
Outside.
I'll set him up. You knock him down.
The guy has a pistol. He will, the guy that has a shotgun on me, he will pull out his pistol and start shooting with that. Because once again, he definitely needs to get a lot closer. But he wants to stick with that of the group for the moment being.
Coward.
Gotta make some smart decisions sometimes, right? Whether it hits or misses. Took his shots. Didn't matter. It's fine though. One with a rifle though. Lined up his shots. Making 2 shots. Woo-hoo! Ow. There we go. First shot not really hitting. Kind of going a little bit past him as he re-angles it. Gets him right in the shoulder. As he gets that second hit. Getting right into that of near chest as it near chest to shoulder as it looks like it's done some damage as he looks like he is bleeding heavily in multiple areas. That though was the boys' turn. Artemis Remnant. It's her turn. And she can kind of clear as day see or say not even just like clear as day, more of like hear it than see it. The fact that there's explosions and shots going back in this direction. She says as looking at Carnis. And I assume they're with you.
I have no idea who these people are.
Right.
I just came here to learn how to be a good cultist. I don't know
How
what the
to
fuck's
be a
happening.
good cultist
Give
is
me
great.
give me a deception check. I hate it.
Like Tyro said, I just came here to do cult stuff.
Do cult stuff well.
Oh yeah, Nornhorn is right.
24.
You didn't move these guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. Want to do cult stuff so I can impress the goth girls. 24 deception.
Goth mommies.
There we go. They use their dash action, which is why they moved up like that. There we go. You say that, and she's like, I don't have time to deal for more. Dave, get him out of here. As like maybe that of the disguised, Dave like gives that of the that of a salute as they point like, do they go up or down? And she says, for now, go up. As because that was kind of like the action we were waiting for. Let's see. We'll walk by as they start bringing you up, as if you were like, as if they've tied you, like basically tied your hands to your back, as if you're being basically pushed or led to somewhere going up. As honestly, I'll say that this was even that of a somewhat dash action as well to add that. As you guys will start heading up, and on the next turn, I think you'll pretty much start to see that of the second floor.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
Now to deal with these disruptions. She will move that a little bit of distance. Seeing as there's some red glowing bug of sorts, as well as this weird purple-like animal coming nearer.
Yo, he didn't do anything to you. Leave my poor guy alone. Go for the purple bug or the glowing bug.
You know what? We're gonna do something simple. She's just going to target your thing here, as you
Coward.
are somewhat in the way. As we are going to use that of Ray of Frost.
I will summon it back.
Oh, that's a Ray of... Oh, she really didn't like it. She said, what is that thing?
You think I won't summon it back, bitch? He still... No, he definitely does not live.
That's
Freezes him solid.
that's still,
Yeah, I should
still
not be
rolling at a
10.
5.
Yeah, it should be not that.
I mean, even if I don't think you'd live, even if I'll re-roll it for the normal.
I mean, I can live 68 potentially if it's a low roll.
Maybe.
Yeah, he lives barely, but he does.
All right, cool. So about the second attack.
Hey, at least I made him have to use a second one on a creature.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
Evan, you have something turned on, huh? You have something turned on to
Specifically
do
against
that,
your
buddies.
creatures, I want them gone.
You have something.
And in case
You don't need to roll. Even the min roll kills it.
good. I just wanted you to know that it's gone, as
Yeah.
that is not anything that she understands, knows, nor cares about.
You're a coward.
But that was her action and bonus action. I say bonus action for a reason. With that being the end of her turn, she is going to basically kind of say in a kind of loud manner, I don't know who you all are or what you're trying to do, but I suggest you stop now while you still are given a chance.
I yell out, Shauna yells out, we have no interest in you. We want fucking, what's his name? The dude. Shauna would obviously know the name. The player does not remember.
You could just say Alvarez.
We want Alvarez. We have no qualm with your call. I yell from around the corner.
You get a silence back at first, but then after it's like a few moments of silence, she goes, then surrender first.
I say, we need a show of good faith first. We're with a government agency. We can't just put down our guns. Put down yours, we'll put down ours.
Give me either a persuasion or a deception.
Definitely persuasion. I don't think Shauna's lying.
Well, I'm kind of giving you the choice if you're lying or not. I don't know. Maybe
Still have
you're
a negative one.
maybe you're like, nah, we still gonna f them up after they put down their gun. I don't know what your plan is.
Persuasion.
You just get a swift surrender or die.
Well, I tried. Who knew that cult leaders were the unreasonable sort?
You hear a small laugh. I am nowhere near that of the leader.
Huh? Who is? Alvarez?
Someone you won't get to meet.
Oh,
that-
Cthulhu.
Because that will be the end of their turn.
When I say oh Cthulhu, I quickly look at Norhorn like, is Cthulhu actually real? Did I just invoke his name?
Maybe.
Normally, you have to say it 3 times.
Beetlejuice. Let's see how fast
go.
this turns. And Bloody Mary.
It
Hey, we need any backup we can get.
Where's 60 at? Or sorry, 30 more. Right next to that table. Cool. All right, that's my turn.
A swift movement coming up to that of the table to at least be that more near a couple of allies. As we continue on. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm trying to see. What is this? Oh, nice. Okay. "25 feet behind that. This way. Not really understanding the situation of what this little dude, this little guy is. These fanatics in specific are just gonna walk up closer as they kind of show a somewhat dominance. They are using their dash action, but showing an almost somewhat dominance. And when I say dominance, more of like a you don't scare them kind of manner. Being those just from that of the left side, though, there still seems to appear as a couple more have shown up from that of the right side. Upon seeing your group in the front, even though that they heard somewhat explosions and explosions, gunfire in the back, they assume with the way that you have special agents and their look as well as the rest of you, you're not normally here.
Oh, we're completely normally here.
So that being said, first guy here. Actually,
Are these the cooks that finally came out?
who knows?
Oh,
Which ranges? Okay, I just want to know the range. They are, both of them, I would say, are going to aim one of these. Aim one of these at two of these targets here.
who's it? Who's shooting?
So Marcy's doing the first one. Okay, so
I don't see
the
anybody.
guy up
I need to
here is aiming something at one of you guys, one of your special agents, as he pulls out a what almost feels like fire-like lance out of nowhere. As one will also be, there's another one next to him will also do that same thing to the other guy here. So it's twice. They both failed. They could not avoid that of a fire like lance, you knew.
Big oof indeed.
They both only got mere scratches though from it, because they're like, "Stop! I don't know who you are, but you ain't getting no further. That was my warning."
Stop resisting.
Now it becomes that of this Pippi's turn. Pippi is going to not consume this. place this, but use this once again. As now everybody within that range that you can see that was put down, which is I think a 10-foot circle, will be dealt some damage as an explosion comes out. As you will see, Bippy, there's a red bug, almost as if an almost comical-like situation. You see a living, like, pill bug explode. And then, after seeing this, you will see as Pippi will kind of, like, almost like they were red and steam was coming off, and it kind of like sucks in a little bit of air, as you see they're, in a way, I would say, cooling off for like the rest of the turn. But even then, these guys need to make some dexterity saving throws. Raven did whoa. The Raven was able to dodge out some of the damage. Unfortunately, that of this believer of sorts was not, as they, I don't want to say specifically get pushed like that. I'm mistaken about this, but they don't get specifically pushed, as they more so just get exploded on. That's pretty much about all there is to it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. As you guys have killed one of these guys. Continue on with Pippi's turn. Pippi looks on towards the rest of you guys. Looks upon the rest of you guys, as well as also seeing that of Karnas being taken away with that of an owl-like bear. Would Pippi at all would have at all known about the owl bear costume? I don't know if anyone told him anything about that. I know some.
I don't
people
think
keep
any of us knew.
communication.
Well, Shauna was keeping communication with Pippi, and Shauna didn't know. Because that was after Karnas's telepathy ran out on Shauna.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't think any of us know.
The people who, Sabor walked up to and said, "Hey, by the way,
Yeah,
I meant this guy."
Yeah, I meant like the people that just rushed in.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't.
Yeah, with that knowledge, after that of the Pippi explosion, Pippi is going to run by to that of. God dang. This pillbug is going to run that of 55 feet at first. As it will see this person here kind of very scary like, but they start to proceed to run right towards that of Karnas. As if they're trying to be here, saying like they're here to help, as he's basically is right up to a point of being about 15-20 feet behind you guys.
He's gonna explode on you.
Well, thankfully though, that's all Pippi does. David, it becomes your turn. As mentioned before, David, the person in this room seems like that of every single.
Says he wants to try to hide.
Is there any special way you're trying to hide, or are you just like trying to hide in general?
Under the desk.
No, I got under the desk. I meant if that was it, because you could use your action to hide and try to hide under the desk. Okay. I wouldn't make you roll right now then, because you won't know how well your hiding spot would be until it needed to happen, basically. With that being said, going on to the next turn, assuming you don't have anything else, Zabor is back to you, seeing that you are actually here, meaning that Carnus, do you want to give a small little expo what you guys were doing?
Yeah, so I did a deception roll to mock surrender to your character who's still disguised. So my idea was to like try to sneak away and get an alternate position on the attack.
And
If
the last thing that was being told to that of the board and the costume, aka Dave, was you kind of like were saying where to go, up or down, because you're going to be bringing Carnus to that of the essentially cages, and she said up for now. At least that's what she said. That's just that's what you've been going with so far. But it does come up to your turn, as you will probably be able to easily spot a running billbug coming right up to you guys, which you guys can continue on just up, ignoring it.
Yeah, I'm gonna telepathically reach out to the pillbug and tell him that this is all part of a charade. Leave us be and go attack the rest of the enemies.
It kind
how
of like
how
just sighs.
Because I assume we're taking our turn at the same time here.
yeah, support will go upstairs.
Yeah, wherever Sabor moves, you can move. But yeah, you got it. Go up here. Hold on a second here. I will bullet you. And bullet you. There you go. You can continue on with your turns there. I just have it in a different the combat tracker in a different place, so I still have the combat tracker being kept up with.
Are there any sight lines down to the floor below?
Yes, but in that same manner, there are also multiple ravens up above. As I was saying before, with the being up like 10 feet, they're pretty much just above this.
Oh, okay. So they're basically on the ground level of this floor.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we should keep marching the rest of your distance.
Yep. if it would, move him. And then he can dash with Karsus, right? Since he's willing.
Yeah, I'm not actually restrained. I'm just like
pretending.
pretending.
So Sabor will dash. Go right 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right there.
Alrighty. You will be. I will say you will be in line of sight. Four of these ravens. I'm not going to put them specifically on the map, but I'm just going to kind of point out like four of these ravens that aren't really paying attention to you two in specific. So be that as it may, whatever you want to take from it. As you guys have gone up to that of the second the second level, though, you can almost kind of hear a couple of noises going on in a couple of different rooms. Not in specific can you hear, like, you don't hear a specific sound, just more so of a couple different sounds, almost as if there are more people up here. Assuming we're both just using that of the dashes, does that end your guys' turn?
Yep.
We get back to that of the Ravens, so to speak. She's gonna say, the remnant's gonna be like, "Ooh, just what are you doing still up there? Get down here!" As these things are going to proceed to still be a little bit up in the air, but now they're like 4 or 5 feet up in the air. So I can represent that in a bit. As they're going to proceed to fly this direction. Fly this direction. A couple of them heading towards that of this pill-like bug. As they aim at it, both people here. Maybe they might get a couple of shots, maybe they might not. Disadvantage because it's a long shot compared to what they're going to be able to shoot, as both these arrows kind of just tink right off that of the bill bug. The ones below that were the ones that were next to them, these little creatures move. Because they're still flying, they don't provoke any opportunity at the moment, but they fly away a little bit from each other as they are going to aim at this unknown line of sorts.
Wow, not the dude with the grenade launcher is wild.
You're up on their race, bro. You're only done. These ones are normal, mostly just because I say mostly, just because they are actually in range.
Yeah,
See the hits.
that one misses.
Misses. As one shot goes in the side, the other one kind of just goes right between the legs, but under.
Still up.
As this lion's going through a couple of things, but he's still here. These initiates are going to get closer to that of this bug-like person. Actually, they're going to do a little bit of a maneuver. They're going to get close to that of this bug-like person by using their dash to basically go around them and essentially block his way from going up, as I feel like that's what they would potentially do anyways. But the other initiates here, or the other one here that is actually near that of death, oh boy, it does hurt. But how much will it hurt when you can deal damage back? This initiates seeing that of your group in the front, not knowing if there's any other people to necessarily worry about, but he points his fingers as it looks like almost a pulse comes out, coming towards you and all that of the boys. as you all need to make me dexterity saving throws. I'm going to do the one for the normals. Ooh, the normals pass. Still do damage and successful. So they will still take damage, but I'm gonna do that with the special boys now. The only special boy to fail was the one with a shot at you. So you take some damage, being pushed back. Rest. Moving half. You won't be pushed back. Bernard, did you fail or succeed? You succeeded.
I believe I succeeded.
So you would only take this half. The rest of the shotgun guy kind of got knocked back just a little bit from that of this explosion. Everybody else standing tall, keep going, keep going. This honestly, this guy is very concerned and very scared. As they're going to proceed to start to wrap around this lion here. And they're gonna
Brother, move out of my range.
They're gonna
take the opportunity
he's
attack.
literally hiding behind your line.
Take the opportunity attack.
I think he's good. He's fine. Bernard, it is your turn.
You're okay then. Bernard's gonna move. He's going to take his full movement, and he's going to take a shot at the initiate who dared cast that tickling little spell on him. But, Bernard will not use his shotgun, though. If anything, he's probably... The magazine on that thing's probably empty because he's been firing it and not reloading. So that thing's empty. So he's gonna switch to his rifle. He's gonna make.
That would mean it has 2 shots, right?
Well, I must have fired like 6 times.
No, you probably. I don't know. I think you did actually. Never mind. Keep going.
Well, either way. Well, I'm switching back to the rifle. So. Bernard's going to make 2 rifle attacks towards the initiate, and he's going to expend 2 of his scout die for careful aim.
All right. You'll have an attack penalty of just -2 because he's basically using soft cover if that matters to you because he's basically just trying to hide behind that of the lion.
Okay.
Well, a 21 would still hit, yeah? Is that damage?
No, that was one of my die, the scout die.
But I said it did hit.
Oh.
He might be trying to hide behind that of the lion, but it didn't matter because Bernard's got the shot as he pulled out the rifle, going right past that of the lion's head, specifically into this guy's head. as this guy goes
Yeah,
down.
well, with one attack left, I guess Bernard will take a shot at that were-raven.
Oh!
What in the hell? Well, I did say I was going to expend a. I said I would.
The sad part about it is give me the 1d12 roll, but you still do hit.
Oh boy.
Nice. Deal your damage first, and then because you got a 12, that means you get to you essentially get to make this attack again.
Oh joy.
One does also hit.
Oh wow.
You're not quite
17
sure.
damage.
You're not quite sure who they were, but honestly, after pulling out the rifle, you were like, anybody in that direction. That of the Raven came down a little bit, seeing what's going on, sees you as he gets shot in the leg, shot in the stomach, shot in the head.
All right, 2 tangos down. Everyone advance on me. And that will conclude my turn.
All right.
Yes, sir.
It sounds like quite a commotion down there. I assume you can handle whatever that thing is. I want to see what's going on here. As he proceeds to kind of get up a little bit closer. He's intrigued. He goes up further with his dash. For now, he doesn't say too much, so that leaves that to Shauna.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 30 feet in between my homies, and then I'm just gonna shoot at this guy over here twice.
Are you shooting at?
The dude I targeted over here.
There it is. The first shot, pew, going kind of past him. The second shot, pew, right into his chest.
Alright, let me roll damage. 8 damage on him.
Oh. Coughs up some blood.
Sylphie will attack the dude that's next to her, because he's still alive. $17 to hit.
17 definitely does hit.
Alright. 6 piercing for
He
poison.
died.
Huh.
She literally gnawed right into him. He died within like seconds. It's like, what's going on?
Alright. And then she will move 40 feet. Is there somebody over here that I can't see? Yeah. So she can get right next to him. This guy's like 5 feet up, right?
This which one?
This guy. They
There's
like went
nobody
down.
here.
Oh, fucking. My foundry is not okay today.
There's actually nobody near your little dragon thing there for at least
Hold on, let me reload then
30 more feet.
so I can see. Okay. I was here. 25. 25, so she'll move like that. Lion's turn. These guys are 10 feet up, right?
No, they came down. They came
I
down.
thought these ones stayed and then these ones came down.
No, they all like basically came down. But not like on the floor specifically. More like still 4 to 5 feet up.
Okay. I don't think I really care about them. I'm not an opportunity. I'm gonna move 50 feet to this guy, which because I moved more than 20 lets me do the pounce thing. So I need to. If I same turn the term. Let's just use. Okay, so I need to claw attack here. 12 hit? This guy doesn't have armor, right?
12 to hit on. Oh, okay. You will see as this lion going straight up to this very fancy looking person as going to just going with the jaws right over it, or not jaws, sorry, the claws. You're going to go and slash right over it, and slash right over him. It seems like for some reason it doesn't reach him.
He's got shield.
What cutie could this be? Oh, I must get one for myself.
It's a lion. They're not for sale. That's gonna be my turn.
The special agents coming in. We're gonna start with the. We're gonna start with the bottom because I'm gonna forget. The ones here at the bottom, they're like.
Shoot these guys.
Do we go in on these
Shoot
people?
these guys.
You heard the men. He proceeds to
Also,
go up,
don't
try to
group
get a bit
up.
of cover.
Don't group up.
Well, it's a damn shame.
See, these guys aren't trained. If Bernard told the trained guys, they would know.
They all try to get basically like a corner to get somewhat cover, as
You're about to get Malphite ulted.
We're gonna see how many of these shots are actually gonna get through, considering they all have disadvantage still.
They all have disadvantage?
Pistols.
Pistol is fucking 30 feet only?
It's 30, 90.
Damn, that's tragic.
Disadvantage. Literally, it's literally like one.
Okay,
they have both.
He had a nat 20, but
Actually, I know. Okay, so the multi-attack will still go, but we're doing the first 3 people of shooting. One gets through.
for 0 damage. All right, there
Shooting
we go.
one,
there
shooting
we
him
go.
kind of near the neck, but not at the neck, like almost cutting a bit of bone. It's just like, ah, as he's in desperate pain. But that matters not, because they shoot for their second attacks. Shot after shot after shot coming out. One more shot actually does hit. Will it be the killing blow is the question.
Kill hit.
It will not be, as he's gotten shot in the knee. As he looks like
used to be an Avenger.
He looks like he had more days in him left, but now it looks like he's not feeling too well. Bleeding out, cut everywhere. Or cut, well, not cut everywhere. Bleeding out from the holes that were made in his body. As we proceed up to that of the actual top, but the men, as they come down towards Bernard. Let's go, move it, go, go, go.
Try to fan out.
You can't even see no one yet, sir. will somewhat try to fan out. Then.
Some of them can see this were-raven.
All right, for the people that can see this were-raven, though, they will actually take their shots instead of trying to continue more forward. In that, 3 people that have shots lined up. The 3 of the normal people that have shots lined up. 2 at normal, 1 at disadvantage. There goes the first set of bullets, as only 1 gets through. Shooting them in once again the leg. Fire again, fire again. 2 at normal, 1 at disadvantage. With 2 hitting. As I don't think he will live this.
Is this were-raven dead?
Yes.
Okay, I can't see the dead icon pop up.
With that killing of this kind of raven falling down swiftly to the floor as a bunch of shots pew, 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 just kept going out. Oops, it's not that good. It becomes Big Mama's turn.
Does she fuck with lions? She didn't fuck with the spirit bear. Does she fuck with lions, though?
Literally or figuratively?
Figuratively, hopefully.
Okay, so she is going to go around that of this raven of sorts. Continuing on, seeing that of this lion that's come up and trying to bite that of this this other person of potential importance, seeing that of a small, is this in dragon form?
Yeah.
A small,
Ain't
not
no way
small,
he's aiming
but it's
for
still like
Sylvie.
somewhat more medium-sized creature of sorts. Lizard, maybe? Being
It
curious
has wings, you dumbass. It's obviously.
Who knows?
I get it. Dragons are rare, but have some common fucking sense.
Yeah, so anyways, we're just gonna do this twice.
Where is she at? Is she standing on a space for somebody else? I see a different fucking. I see a Artemis Fantat. Yeah, it says she's here for me.
No, that's a fanatic that's there.
Yeah, there's no one
she's right
here.
above. Anyways,
16
a
misses,
16
26
misses,
hits.
26 to hit. And I rolled that by accident because I forget it's worked.
My man. Also, you rolled 3 8s there, so fuck no, reroll that shit.
You're lucky.
Yeah, that's much better. Much better.
You gotta weigh this time. That's still 9 damage to that of Sophie, as she's like, you will also either yield or flee, whatever fleet-ridden place you came from.
I can't see, but Shauna goes, Are you talking about the dragon animal? Are you trying to tell the dragon animal to flee?
Perhaps. With that being said,
Dumb.
Norhor, it's your turn.
Let's see. Oh, what is it? You click Control, Space. There it is. Oh my god, I can see things finally.
He sees.
What can I do?
I don't know if you want me to explain much of the situation here, but these creatures
Nah.
up here are dead. So is this one.
I only get one attack, don't I? Yep. Where's my target? Target is a were-raven right here with the little crossbow shot. Oh,
These
shot or
ravens are
not.
dead, like I was saying.
Oh, that one's dead already?
Yeah, all three of these ones are dead.
Oh. Well, shit. Boo. Cool. Yeah, there's still like nothing I can do then, so full dash. And man, what can I do as a bonus action? Nothing. So I'm done. That is my turn.
With that Norhorn being having walked up a good amount of distance to see what's going on, to see that of this remnants of sorts, this grand person, as well as that of this person attempting to be slashed at by this lion, as it doesn't seem like attacks are going through. But she will kind of see you running up a little bit as she goes. And are you the one leading this?
Who, me?
Who else would I be talking to?
I don't know. But no, I'm not leading anything.
She kind of just sighs as she's like, I don't know who you are, but assuming as this isn't a coincidence, I highly suggest you stop and give up while you can.
Oh, you just want to talk about this? I mean, we can talk about this.
Whether are you really are you trying to, like, in a way,
No, he's
surrender, or is it
just
banter?
responding to her. Just bantering with her.
Okay.
Seeing if she wants to talk.
She kind of just goes like, if you plan to talk, then you should stand down as well.
Hey, I haven't done anything. I don't even have a weapon drawn. I'm just walking up.
That's exactly what I mean. Stop when you get on the floor.
I don't know. The floor looks a little dirty and gross. I really don't want to like get my pants all nasty and everything.
You guys having that bit of a combo going on, though. Continuing on to be that of these guys. All right. We'll start with the ones. We'll start with the ones on the right. They shot me into my chest and my knee.
My body's full of holes.
My
Holes that
body's-
shouldn't be there.
It hurts. So instead, use the range of this. All right, fellas. No, we've trained for this.
Have you?
These guys, not like they still see you, but more so seeing that they've been shot by just these guys in particular. They're going to focus on using their abilities on these special agents of sorts. As he's going to cast Hold Person on him. This first agent needs to give me a wisdom
Come on,
saving
you're
throw.
wise. You're wise. Yeah, you're wise.
As he swiftly kind of breaks out of these shackles that were forming, shaking his head a little bit. He's like, what was that? He's like, and coming back to that other fanatic, as he's going to proceed to back up a bit.
Howard. Real
Another
men
one.
don't surrender.
Another one though, come around the corner just a slight bit. He is going to do once again his Hold Person.
You're wise as well. All my men are wise.
Ooh,
Enough.
barely
Enough.
passing.
Wise enough.
As he shakes it off a little bit himself. As he's like, I don't think the tactics are working on him. Keep trying. As you will see another man come out.
Oh my.
As he will use his Hold Person.
Never stop, never what?
It'll work one of these days, Batman.
Yeah,
And
that
it
guy's
worked.
not particularly wise.
Even though after seeing both of his allies almost get chained up, he didn't think it was gonna happen to him. As the chains get
Shauna
on
just
him,
looks at him and goes, really? Really?
he is now paralyzed.
Alright, I'll get you out of it.
These have this. As he will then back up a little bit himself.
You bitch.
Going with the ones on the left. He's gonna go up to this lion. He's gonna put his finger on the lion.
That's weird. Don't do that.
He's a weird man, but he's gonna cast a spell. He's gonna
You're a
flip some
weirdo.
wounds. As he will make this a melee attack on that of this lion.
Yeah.
The lion being
Yeah.
potentially even bursted out into that of nothingness.
Back to a stuffed animal.
I don't know what that lion was, but it's gone. Oh, but I kind of was feeling like having it as a pet. Oh well. Maybe other people do. Do well with this other fanatic though.
Of course he goes for fucking Sylvia, not Nororn. Goes for the little pet instead of the guy.
Well, the guy was surrendering, basically.
Sylvie didn't attack nothing.
Shelfie.
But it looks aggressive where Norhorn is being persuasive.
I was gonna say, at least he said it. This guy's spell sheet. Inflict wounds. Attack.
You fucking not, brother.
19 to hits for
Yeah.
13 damage. 13 specifically necrotic.
Yeah.
As you will see that of a almost black-like almost tentacles kind of infusing into the skin a little bit. Almost like it was more so of a curse being applied, if you were to put it that way, but not specifically a curse. With that being said, though, I think that is their turn.
we could really use getting rid of that Albertus guys and just going to ham with fireballs on these guys now.
You know what support doesn't have? Fireball.
Yeah, but Carnus needs to come down here.
Hippie,
Oh,
The problem
don't
is I
worry.
can't.
Sabor's about to do something nasty from up above.
Hell yeah.
Hippie is going to I believe he would want to get back with his allies. So he told me he wanted to do something in specific if that ever came up. Hippie is going to attempt to hit this guy. Bonus action, unarmed strike. God dang. Hope he actually knocks him right in the stomach, knocking the wind out of him. Ow! Oh, what was that for? As with that, because of his feature, I think it was mobile, he can just start to run away now. 55 feet, using his dash action, he can actually get by right up next to the dragon. Not really knowing what to do next, as they have to end their turn there, as that was their action in bonus action. We continue on to that of David, as if as if there's still more commotion going on out there. At the very moment, it doesn't seem like anybody's trying to mess with you in specific. At least with the fact that no one's even attempted to open the door. Wherever that may mean, though, it's up to you.
Wants to stay hiding.
Okay. Stay in the hiding. Continuing on. The on would be Saber and Carnus. Back up at top.
So... Oh. For some reason, it put us downstairs. I don't have access to upstairs, Saber.
I mean,
If you refresh, that's probably why.
Probably. When
There's gotta
Sabor
be a-
comes to the edge here, can he see the Remnant Lady?
So, up on the ledge there, the Remnant Lady would be like basically literally right below like the edge, and the other fancy guy would be on the opposite kind of side.
Okay, so Sabor has line of sight on her?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Sabor, since she's not looking at him, this would give him advantage, right?
Mhm.
Alright, so... One second.
So for counterspell, they do have to target your character, right? They can't target the spell effect.
They target the spell. It's kind of a mix of both.
I thought they have to target your character. Like the caster. Let's see. Checking D&D Beyond. When you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell, so it does target the creature.
Okay. I was trying to read
So-
it myself, and that's what I think it kind of says. I got it.
I'm gonna back up out of range, probably like if I'm upstairs to like here. So I'm like 80 feet away from them. And then I'm going to,
80 feet away. What?
well,
Are you
For
on
upstairs.
if you're on the upstairs, right?
Yeah, on the
I'm
second floor.
I'm saying, what are you trying to do there? Because
I'm trying to back up out of range of them.
oh, okay. Well, I was saying if you're backing up out of range of sight, then you wouldn't have sight on them either, right? That's why I was asking if you're trying to do something specific that I don't get.
Yeah. Well, if I hide over the ledge, they shouldn't be able to see me, especially if I'm going to be targeting like right in here.
You know what? We'll use our short bow instead. Okay. Sorry, I it wasn't letting me read the things. I had to pop them up here.
You're good.
Does a 22 hit her?
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Alrighty. So... she's gonna take... initially 5 piercing. On top of... she will take... 13 more damage from sneak attack. And... because she is so conveniently standing next to another person, Sabor's Whales of the Grave will pop off and attack. I'll say it'll jump to the fanatic, the turtle-looking guy.
That's the extolent.
It wasn't loading his name, so the extolent. And
Hell yeah.
he... I fucking love Phantom Rogues, man. Nope, that's not the wrong one. Where's it? The Whales of the Grave. That's what I wanted. And he's gonna take 5 specifically necrotic damage.
Okay, so then first and foremost, come up with
And then
the
Saber will back
Just
away
shot.
just slightly from the edge, so he's not seen.
Out of the pistol shot that went through, followed by that
Sneak attack.
damage that seemed to
13.
have a little bit of a difficult way getting through. It still looked like she started to have like a small bit of like blood kind of drip from her eye.
So, hold on. She took the full damage from the arrow, but only partial from sneak attack?
What? It says you rolled your pistol here.
No. Oh, did I roll the wrong damage? I may have rolled the wrong damage. Hold on. Let me... sorry, I was reading them.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that myself. Yeah, it would be, if you shot with a short bow, then it would be the short bow damage you need.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do the short bow damage real quick. Just because it does have a different hit die. Oh, he rolled max damage, so she would actually take 10.
Okay. There you go. As the arrow that shot through seemed to definitely hit her probably somewhere in the leg of sorts, as the extra damage coming by with, like I was saying, doesn't seem to be as too effective.
Well, okay, but it uses the same damage type. It's not a magical or anything like that. Which is why I'm asking. What?
No,
Yeah,
am
sneak
I
attack
thinking of
isn't a
somebody
magic.
else? No, I'm thinking
The
of,
whales-
sorry, I'm thinking of the psychic blade rogue. It's usually all their damage is psychic, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, the sneak attack of regular rogues using their weapons is the same damage type as the weapon.
Yep.
So she should take the full 13 if she's not taking reduced physical damage.
Okay. Forgive my mistake. The necrotic to the stolens. Applies through just fine. What are you holding concentration? You aren't. I don't know why you have that. Continuing on though. You got your shots
That'll be
in.
his turn.
That's your turn, I assumed.
Yeah, he would have backed up
regardless,
away from the edge. So I could, for some reason, when I go down a floor to check where the
it's-
position of the people he could see is, it drops me down, and I don't have access to the top to move him. He would have moved back like 10 feet back by Karnas.
I can pull the scene at the moment. Yeah, it's because I had to fix multi-level still.
Ah, okay, yeah, he would have backed up out of her way after shooting.
And then Karnas, what were you specifically doing? Because I was trying to do that at first.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a tornado right on top of the extolent. And then anyone who's inside it needs to give a DC 15 strength save. Where they take 6 bludgeoning damage if they fail.
Roll. Actually, that might be incorrect. No, it's not.
All right. Yeah, so those two take 6 bludgeoning.
Still, does it not? Is there any extra effect that they need to do?
No, but I'm gonna cast a spell from it here in a second too. That's just the first effect.
Right.
And it is difficult terrain as well. And then I'm going to, from the middle of that lightning tornado, fire a ranged spell attack. And I have advantage on the roll if the target is in the sphere. So I'm going to target the remnant with an attack roll with advantage.
25 does
Just,
it.
and then the damage on that is, on a hit, target takes 4d6 lightning damage. Whoop, that did a little too much. Should be 15 damage. Lightning.
To lightning. You will hear below you that of a daunting scream, ah! As a lot of damage seems to have been done to this person as they hold themselves.
And then I'm going to back away from the ledge and get out of sight. That'll be my turn.
Not expecting being barraged from above. The Ravens of Sword turn around, confused. As
Yeah, you gotta go through that.
Yeah.
Before I actually around that. Hippie, being that of closer, We'll get that of the multi-attack, be that of a short sword and of a beak attack. Both terribly missing, but he's trying his best. The other one proceeding to get closer, not wanting to be in that of this wind. Once again, that of their short. Not specifically short, but their and crossbow, if I can reach it. Pew! Another shot comes through. Does not hit Bippy. Nothing hits Bippy. I don't think there's anybody else at the very moment. Being this of these initiates themselves, they proceed on back as if nothing has happened yet. But as they were going back, they didn't notice the lined up and all the damage that you guys were pulling out from that of above. Which is funny to me because I say that, seeing that there are obviously things being shot from above. It's like, they're going to turn around and go back 30 feet. So they pretty much moved nowhere because that was their dash action. With that being said, it is that of Bernard's turn.
Alrighty then. Alright, Bernard's going to. He's finally going to leave this broken down library. And what am I going to do? I kind of want to use. I feel like using my action to dash, so the squad above me can actually have room to fan out. So that'd be my movement, and my action to dash would be.
Dashing up closer to what seems to be like this entire whirlwind of swords, along with some people surrounding it.
Tornado with various rocks in it, lightning bouncing everywhere.
You know, just your casual mischief.
Yeah. Well, par for the course given the crew I'm with. I'm sure I've seen crazier. I've used my action to dash, so doesn't look like I can do a weapon attack right now. So I guess that'll be my turn. I'll yell back to the team of operatives behind me. All's clear. We're not. No, I wouldn't say that. All clear. I'd say, advance. Continue. Fan out.
Yes, sir, yes. In the distance. He comes out of his extended turn. Does he have to do anything at the start of his turn?
Let me check. It's a good question. It's only if they end their turn in it. But it is difficult terrain. What did you miss? The tornado tearing the building apart.
A tornado tearing the building apart, the fact that, the remnant lady took a shot to the dome and then ghost flew out of her head and attacked that froggy
He said, so the extollant is going to pretty much go like, oh my, this does tickle quite a bit. Oh, you're not looking so good. Oh well. As he is going to essentially dash out. But for the most part, He essentially looks like he's walking out. But as he leaves this area, it's like, it's not quite my thing, but I suggest for you all to stop any further, and I won't guarantee your survival. He kind of just leaves it at that. Shot it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know, they have that side pretty handled. I'm gonna move up to
Oh, he's
here,
human. Why do you look like a turtle in his icon?
and then I'm gonna attack the dude that I can see. I'm gonna shoot him twice.
First
17
hits.
and 10. $14 damage on him.
Shooting
And
him
then-
right in that of like a, not the chest, but like the stomach.
And then if it hits, it only deals 1 damage, but it will make him roll a concentration check. So I'll have Al come over here and swing at that guy. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's so funny.
It's not a gun or anything. It's literally just his claws. So I don't think he can really lose that.
Well, you would have to do the 1d12 roll, but I don't think anything.
Yeah, I'm like,
unless
I
you
don't
get
think
a-
anything that he does can affect it.
The only thing
like,
you
it's
could
just
do
pose.
would be. Yeah, no, not really. All right, continue on.
And then 12.
Well, hey, with 12, you actually can. You can make a attack again.
Uh-huh.
Really low possibility, but there you go.
There we go.
You got the damage.
It's literally just 1 damage. I just did it so he has to roll the concentration check for hold person.
Man wants to be alone. Tell him. He also did work as he was not expecting a caca from. No, it's like a more of a hoot from the distance.
Hell yeah.
Bringing back one of your men who was petrified, not petrified, paralyzed, as he was like, what the heck was that?
And then Sophie's just gonna attack the dude that's right next to her. $19 to hit.
19 does hit.
4 piercing, 3 poison.
All right.
And that's gonna be my turn.
It's time for the boys.
Hell yeah, boys.
And
And that guy's not holding anymore, so he's fun.
Guys at the bottom first, as they proceed to try to help you out there. They're taking strategic poses. This guy moving up.
Aren't you ranged? Why are you standing right next
This guy
to him?
going up. This guy going
Aren't
just
you-
a little bit to the side.
Aren't you ranged? Why are you standing right next to him?
The guy right next to him.
Gonna pull out a knife or something?
Target. The guy right next to him. He's gonna try and pull out of his bayonet,
Yeah.
striking him maybe in the chest, maybe. Nah,
No.
can't get it. They're not trained like that.
No.
He thought he could be cool.
You should have just shot him with a gun.
The other guy behind him as the other guy behind him, as well as that of the other one, which is still at disadvantage. One normal, one disadvantage.
Brother, hit. Hit, brother, hit.
One normal, one disadvantage from the multi-attack.
Hit, brother. Any of you
There's-
guys are above a 10.
These shots not going through, basically either scratching, scrapping, or just hitting nothing.
You fucking Egypt.
We're shooting as best as we can. As more people from the top coming out.
fucking grenade launcher this dude. Just him solo hit.
Yeah, boop him back into that tornado.
Getting up to their new positions as they hold. They see what's going on. As they see this guy up here, which they're a little bit confused at because he doesn't seem like he's being necessarily harmful. But at the very moment, there's a huge whirlwind behind him. As he's like, "Sir, what do we do, sir?"
Well, you need me to tell you? Engage! Fire!
Some of
You
them,
need me to tell you to do your job?
Open fire, men.
some of them even shrug, opening fire into this guy here. Right of this extolent right in the front. See if any of these can get through. Sorry. As I was saying before, looking at all the Netherlands, only one has disadvantage, but the rest with the normal pistol will take their shots. Get rid of that 21, because that was the one I had by accident. Disadvantage. 17. One bullet to hit. A shot going into his leg. Loading up for that of round 2. 3 normal attacks and 1 disadvantage. With only 1 more hitting. Sure. With only 1 more attack hitting between that of the normal leg agents. Shooting shot more and more in the knees. You know, you guys could aim anywhere else, and this does sting a little.
Oh, does it hurt?
Like that. The special ones come up. He doesn't see a reason why he needs to stay there specifically because he wants to pull out that shotty. So, 10, 15. He's getting up to be that closer. Unfortunately, that was his action, though. We're gonna go instead of the guy with the launcher. We're gonna go with the guy with the rifle, as he will be aiming at that of this extolent. Shooting his shots. Pew, pew. Both those shots whizzing right by his head. Foo, foo. You know, we'd actually need to hit that still.
It'd be funny if those bullets got sucked up in the tornado and flew back in random directions.
I don't think the tornado has winds that fast. Bullets they're moving quick.
That's of
If it was fast enough to curve bullets, it wouldn't be a building here anymore. Gotta do it like the Wanted, where it curves it around the corner.
He actually doesn't. I don't think he would actually go for his grenade because he actually doesn't have a good shot without hitting a lot of people. So, normal pistol attacks. He actually can shoot a pistol because he gets some shots in. Pew!
I'd hope so. I trained him.
Bit more damage being sewn into him. Bullets getting up to the stomach a little bit. I think that is it for them. Which is this? All right. This a remnant of sorts. Using, yes, basically that of its full movement. Actually, 10, 15, 20, and then 30. She will proceed to head a little bit back, getting away from whatever this death circle is at the very moment, as she says, I do not like being tricked. As she is going to cast, and this is also just as a reminder, as I know you're also hiding, so you wouldn't be really able to see her because she backed up even more. She is going to cast a circle of death, not caring who might be in it. That is not where I was placing it.
Otherwise known as a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, for real.
How big is this thing?
There we go. This is a 60-foot sphere. From the point range, each creature in that must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I was also. That is not
Otherwise-
60 feet, brother.
Yeah, no, that's 60-foot
That's-
radius. Not that 60-foot diameter is, I think, it's what it's supposed to be.
60. It's a 60-foot sphere. I literally placed down the template. This is the template that it gives me for a 60-foot sphere.
Yeah, but Fireball is 20 foot. And it's like 4 tiles wide.
Oh, hold on a second.
It could have been missized.
Yeah, I think it is the wrong size.
Wait, no,
I
it
think
does
it's-
say 60-foot radius.
That's a 60-foot radius. I did another measurement.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
And if that
120
is 60-foot
diameter.
radius,
This I don't know.
That's-
This is a
No,
big,
if she
it's a
doesn't
big
care,
spell.
if she doesn't care who's caught in it, why doesn't she put herself in it?
I mean, she's shooting her friendly too. Hitting all those
You're
people
like,
in there.
You're like complaining when she's already gonna do a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna roll the damage and then feel free to give me those Constitution saving throws.
What's the save?
The save was a DC of a 15 as well. You take half as much damage on a successful save.
What's half of 29? Nobody dies.
14 if he rounds down, 15 if up.
I try to round up for the most part.
So 15.
Just use this. Anybody else in specific that didn't tag? Oh, even the guy who's asleep. All right.
Poor bastard didn't know it hit him.
Now I'm going to roll the substitution. I'm just rolling for that of a massive group as I don't want to do all that rolling. The special agents succeed, everybody else have failed.
Oh, did the Exalted roll?
I don't know why I selected him, I thought.
And the crows and this guy.
And all the special agents.
I already did the special agents.
Yeah, the special agents rolled. They they succeeded.
Hell yeah.
Also, the crows are in it. This guy, is it
Yeah,
Gordon?
he rolled the Ravens. They failed.
Actually,
Still,
Hey, he still takes 14 damage or 15 damage. Let's go.
it'll be fair. Okay. So with that, all the special agents. And that of stolen, all succeeding, only take that of half that. Sorry. Everybody else, who did anybody in specific already adjust their damage? Or sorry, already adjust their HP?
I did it already.
I did too.
I think the crows and this guy also get hit, right?
I believe I
Yeah,
got
the
it.
crows haven't gotten their damage and stuff yet.
Yeah, I didn't get
And
to
then this
adjust
dude
yet.
too.
Who else did their damage?
I did mine
I
already.
did.
So
I also did.
okay, just making sure as I apply this to everybody else. So, right. As that's quite literally killed on the spot one of these ravens, but one of these other ravens to near death. And one of the fanatics already just went down. Pippi looks a bit injured.
Two dead.
The one that's there's another one dead swirling around and out of your windstorm. As the rest of the people mostly not too harm comparative, but that explosive like wave definitely did not feel good. She was quite serious. She didn't like it.
She ain't messing around.
She's not messing
Too bad you're
around.
dead next turn.
But is she is the question. Because you know what we're gonna cast on. We're going to firstly go press this button because I need to put back up the music. And secondly, we're going to do that of after that of being her action of casting that spell. She does once again cast that of another leveled spell as a bonus action.
So she's chosen.
And as this bonus action,
Chosen for death.
she doesn't like this, so she's gonna give herself Shield of Faith.
Loser.
With that,
Take
though,
your
roll
+2
it
AC and
again.
act like it will save you.
She definitely will. As we take this, Warren, is your turn. As you're seeing all the craziness happening around, especially as you've also gotten hit with a big pulse like wave out of nowhere.
What on earth do I want to do? do we want to do? How far is she from me? Pretty far still, huh? 50 feet.
If you walk through this, it's also difficult terrain.
Yep.
And you do get hurt if you end your turn in it.
Oh! Let's target her.
Okay.
We're gonna cast Shatter. Using a 3rd level spell slot. Will that do anything extra? It'll add some damage, yeah. Potentially. And he's just gonna cast it right about there. Well, I don't know if it dropped there or not.
Can you place the measure template again?
I can. I'll have to do it this way, though. There it is. That's where it was cast at.
All right, then that's she will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. That's pretty bad.
Just to make sure you manually roll damage, because usually if you're upcasting in Foundry, it doesn't do it automatically.
Yeah. But it's a 3rd level spell anyway.
Yeah. No. It's a 2nd level spell.
Oh.
And so I cast it at 3rd. Let's see if it works. If not, we'll just roll an extra dice on there. It's normally 3d8. So yeah, I rolled 4d8, so it's good.
Oh, nice. And
what about this little skeleton guy? Oh, he's dead.
He's
so
dead.
yeah.
So with that, you will hear a almost shatter coming out from that of your spell. But as you see there's a remnant here, as she screams in pain. Ah! You have no idea what you've just done. As she will then lay there bare on the floor, bleeding out as she is not of this world anymore.
Make sure she's dead. Don't let her death save throws.
You had an opportunity to talk about it. You didn't want to talk about it.
For real. I
We
told you
tried to
about your weapons.
And with
Should have
that,
thought about what you were doing.
And with that, you will all hear something. That's
Oh no, the
multiple-
actual owlbear's here.
As there are multiple footsteps going around, mostly from that of below, at least of what you feel like as you feel the tremor of the shake of the school a little bit. As those at the top, I'll pull you back up here. Those at the top, what you will see, you will see of a couple people coming out from this doorway. At first, what you see to be that of an initiate, seeing that of you guys. And the weird thing about it too is all these people coming out here, they already seem somewhat aggressive towards you two, because the way that they are prepared to attack, it's kind of weird. But the thing is, as they are coming out, they also do that of making a bit of the way for that of a bigger like creature. One, as it comes out to reveal itself. You see here that of a couple of the people talking, saying, "Come on, Dave, let's get him."
Yeah. Here's the real Dave.
Da 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 da. Dave. That of a huge, like, owl bear of sorts, standing tall, brown fur with a little bit of white in the front, showing a bit of more owlistic features. Great talons.
Where is he at?
He's upstairs.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, as what you guys see downstairs, from all that of the running of the commotion that sounds like was coming from down the stairs. Let's see here. Two, two. What you see coming from up the stairs, literally in mere moments after the amount of footsteps you have heard, to be that of a bunch of humanoid creatures in specific. Ones that represents that. Ones that represent that of more hideous, skinny-like creatures. Ones that represent as more almost humanoid boar-like creatures. Even that of a smaller-like creature that comes up flying about, as you can even see a bat-like creature. All of them seeming to be somewhat humanoid. As I also will rearrange where they are, I think this would be a perfect time for that of a break. So we'll be back.
Go.
as well. As we go back to this. Actually, now that more of a horde is coming, I think I want to play this. As we play this music, you will see potentially as a couple more creatures are now being put up onto that of the initiative. As like I said before, if let the these creatures start coming out, they will start to do things on this next round here because it's soon to be that of the next round. But as of the moment, it's Norhorn, were you doing anything else before you had killed her? Or after you killed her?
No, there was nothing else I could do.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Because then, yep, that means it would be the Fanatic's turn. This one's dead, this one's also dead. These ones on the right. First of all, don't appreciate that. F you, bird. Multi-attack dagger. You don't like this? Get this out of here. $18 and $12, looking like they both hit. Five and 4, so 9 total damage to that of the owl. Even though he's pretty much just gone.
Back.
They killed your owl.
Okay.
He will still back up a little bit more though, as this guy next to this one sees what he's trying to do and he's like, you know what, I'll show you how to do it better. As yeah, honestly, he just use his inflict wounds on him. Don't touch him. Ah, for a natural 20. Right in the chest. As this guy gets literally blown away into that of this kind of water-like fountain, as this man is dead from that. We lost one. Keep going. After that, he will take his backup. As another one, as a third one of the trio pops up. You know what? We'll just do it again. Run up to this guy. Inflict wounds. Even though he's not feeling too healthy. $16 does go over his armor. Dealing 23 to this guy.
You're a loser.
As this guy almost gets blown back, as you see one of his arms basically got just blown off, as well as a side, like a piece of his side. This is like, barely standing. This guy is then going to use Shield of Faith on himself. I don't know why I did that. Himself. Because he unfortunately does want to run back, leaving this guy who's very low without an opportunity attack.
You got this. I believe in you. No, you don't. You're an idiot.
You see, as he was going to basically swipe with the dagger at this guy and with his bayonet, he like accidentally like kind of lets go as his weapon goes and flings into that of his already dead ally. Ching! Oh, no!
You killed him!
Again.
You killed him!
But he was already dead!
No, you killed him!
No! Yeah, that definitely did miss. So he's gonna run back further for good cover. As you see in the distance, as another door opens up, it seems like a couple more guys are coming out. Ones in specifically that look similar to some people, but not to others. I'm just gonna put it that as it is Pippi's turn. Is this storm still up? Incarnus?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Pippi not being left with too many options here, as again potentially doesn't want to do too much damage to allies. Continues on to this almost dead Ranger in front of him. Let's see if he gets some hits. I think start with this. Maybe actually does that twice. So, hit. -10. Basically kills him with a little bit of an extra punch just to put in there. And then he starts to pretty much go around over to you guys, kind of like jumping in front of you, as if he's almost like trying to protect you at first.
Get down, Mr. President.
And then he goes up to that of this Extolent, as he then uses that of his bonus action as he starts to glow red. With that ending his turn, though. David, with the continuous commotion going on, do you still want to hide?
No. I'm gonna get up and make my way to the door.
You go to the door, you open it, you see as there's a giant whirlwind of rocks kind of going around, with a couple of dead bodies being flown around, a couple of dead bodies below. Mostly dead bodies around, at least in front of you, but your team seems to be almost surrounding what seems to be like this last kind of individual, at least in this area, of this man thrust in great red.
I'm going to cast Summon Aberration.
You have sight? Yeah, I forgot to mention that of the horde that looks like it's coming up as well.
Where's my...
What are you summoning?
my Summon Aberration? I'll put it down.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because it gives me different summons.
Yeah, there's 3 different choices I think you can pick.
Yeah, okay,
Star
I see it.
Spawn.
Yeah. You have to pick a slot star spawn or Holderkin.
Star Spawn.
Because you don't have like a specific thing set for this, or so I don't have a token for it. It's doesn't really have a straight up picture, but it is yours, as it basically manifests whatever, I guess, image that you're thinking about how this aberration would look. So I will give you access to this. I think you should have access to that.
Yes.
Does it go right after you?
Shares my initiative count. Takes my turn. Makes its turn immediately after mine.
Alright. What command do you issue? I'm sorry, I'm saying that I'm assuming you're ending your turn, then that would make it its turn. So that's why I was asking, but
I
can you not move it?
No, I was trying to read the description so I can see what it does. That's for Dave, though. Run him back inside the room, close the door.
Understood. So what are you doing with it?
Can't get close enough to anybody just yet, so I'll just have it wait there.
Alright. Is it holding an action, or is it just waiting?
No, I did its 30 feet of movement, but I'm not close enough to do any of its actions. So I'll just have to skip this turn for now.
You can hold an action though as a reaction for it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
Only problem that I think I would have is if you close the door, would your thing still be able to hear you?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I'm just gonna keep the door open where he's at right now.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Then without those turns, it becomes up to that of Saber, then Karnas, as we go back up here. As it is that of Karnas's turn, or no, Saber's turn first, and then Karnas. As you guys can see, a plethora, or not plethora, at least a good few people around on the same level as you guys.
I'm gonna activate. Oh, are you going first, Sabor?
Yes, just turn us first.
I'm planning to fly downstairs.
Yeah, Sabor will look over at the group of people over there and be like, can't believe you're getting up in arms with us when they're the ones killing everybody downstairs. And then he's just gonna fucking He's gonna hop down. He doesn't give a shit. He'll hop down to lower flow.
Alright. Hopping down. Wait, where are you? Where are you hopping down? Because I forgot where you would be hopping down. Right there would be right into the encircling zone of the slows and rocks.
Would it be? Let's see. Where the stairs are. So from that back wall on the left, looks like the hole that Sabor's jumping into is 75 feet from the left wall.
Alright, let me measure.
The left wall.
Yeah, like the back
Yeah,
of the stairs.
the farmost wall. Yeah, he'd just be landing on a dead guy. He would have landed right here.
How would you? Okay, that's what I was asking. Is how would you be there? Because that's what. So, because what I'm saying is it was at the top is pretty much like somewhat of a more of a corner-ish like piece is where I was envisioning was where the top was for this circle. That's why I was saying if you just hop down, wouldn't you hop down straight into it?
Oh, I'm just measuring from the second floor where the back
Yeah,
wall
because
is behind
the
us.
floors are the same size.
From right here. Like if you measure from that left wall, 75 feet to the hole.
I definitely made that bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you would land like right down there then. I was confused.
Yep, and since he only moved 10 feet, he's still got a lot of movement. So he's gonna move. Five, 10, 15, 20, and then he'll bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. God damn it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll move right here.
Okay.
Do we take fall
And
damage
then-
jumping down the hole?
I mean, he's got rogue shits.
Yeah, I assumed they would be fine, and it's only like a 10-foot fall, so no.
And since he still has his attack, he's going to... Since, the Exultant is in combat, would he get advantage on this, or in melee?
Advantage on the Extolent?
Yes. Because he's currently in melee with Pip.
Yeah. Because you're the rogue.
16?
Okay. Yeah, 16 hits.
Alrighty. So initially he will take 7 damage, and because it's at advantage, sneak attack goes off. So he'll also take an extra 20 damage for 27 total. But because there's no enemies within 30 feet of the Exultant, he's not going to pop a whale from the grave.
Alright, he will... take that damage as he looks a good bit decently hurt. However, now the fact that you have hurt him so deeply, he's going to use his reflect agony, as you must give me a wisdom saving throw of DC 15, as he's essentially reflecting back in a way some damage, basically.
Nat 20. He can get fucked.
Ow.
Yeah, when he tries to do that, Saber will just shout back, "You suck at your job!"
Because it was a nat 20, I'll say you got away with it for now. As you won't need to be taking that wisdom damage or whatever it would be. He's like, this all hurts so much, but there's beauty in all of my pain, as it will be shared amongst everyone.
You think if we kill this guy, the attack stops? He
Maybe.
seems like the
Probably not.
leader.
Sorry, was that the end of your turn, Saber?
All I'm saying for Karnas is Fireball right
Yes.
here looks real good.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Cardinals, did you drop down yet, or did you not?
No, I haven't taken my turn yet.
Okay. So
Alright.
you're dropping down, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my bonus action Radiant Soul, sprout Angel Wings, go Super Saiyan. 20 feet down the hole. So it'd pop out probably. Can't control my token. Oh, just have the ruler on. Pop out right here. And then I'm gonna fling a fireball.
How far up are you?
Actually, wait, it's
How
75
high
feet,
up
isn't
are
it?
you?
Currently I am 10 feet off the ground, just like at the level of the ceiling, just like barely below. And I'm gonna sling a fireball that direction. This time.
Such a good fireball.
As
Every
I
single one of
roll-
them.
as I'm going to roll these in groups.
Come up from the rave and immediately get a fireball to the face.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. Two groups have failed, two groups have succeeded.
And I'm gonna give an extra 7 radiant to the bat from my racial.
Yep, sorry, I was getting applying all that. These guys. As the fireball going about, added with that of the little bit of radiant, or was it radiant or something else?
Yeah, 7 radiant.
Radiant damage will end up feeling that of this bat basically on the spot, as most of them, at least in the front, look pretty heavily burnt from that. The ones in the back, still making their way, don't seem to be that affected.
Then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to tuck underneath the roof and end my turn right. Well, let's see. Right there.
What do you mean by tuck underneath the roof? Maybe just still being under it?
So I can't be targeted from the people above, like from where their current position is, like underneath the roof.
Oh, okay.
Because there's an opening here. Unless they run all the way around, try to like shoot at me or something. That'll be it. My turn.
All right. With that of the boys, they make their way, passing by that of multiple people got away. As for now, actually, for now, just the red bears is coming up. Can't specifically do anything just yet, so they're just gonna make their way in, using that of their dashes to getting close to whatever this star spine would look like.
Did you move the where fucking Vor into Carnus's space so like we can't see him?
What? No.
Oh, my
Carnus is
foundry
up
again.
You Ravens don't think there is any of them alive at the moment. So we will pass by that of their turns. As you know, there is one. There are some people I forgot. Because one of them did die. There. Okay, so that means we take away this. As the initiates come up. Really not taking so kind of that of a big old fireball. They don't appreciate it. So instead, they're gonna do the only thing that they can believe. And use that of an arcane blast on you, Harness. As a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, or be blasted with that of magic damage of sorts.
Nat 20.
David not being prepared for this a little bit. Unless you're saying something. No. Okay. Not being prepared for this, you get knocked back a little bit. You take some damage here. How much do you? Just 10 feet away. Ooh, more into the door. You still are successful on your concentration, so you still keep up with that, whatever this aberration would be of. Though the fact that it hits you though, and not card is the one they were trying to focus on, means that this other one below him will also do the same thing. Or just above. Who was above? Yeah, it was the one. As you need to make me a dexterity saving throw, Carnus. As that one's a fail, we take it. As both the arcane blast came out of the initiates, they've done a total of 10 damage to Carnus. Whoopee! I think No, I'm joking.
Do you have to
Do
make
you
a
have to make
concentration?
concentration for anything specific?
Yeah.
Well, the sphere, right?
Yep. I'm rolling for that right now. 22.
Nice.
Easy money.
Fantastic. Keep that up. So, okay. That is it for that of the initiates. It becomes that of Bernard's turn. Unfortunately, Bernard isn't specifically here. He's going to be shooting his rifle at some people here. By some people, I mean that of the extollant. He's probably saying something like, "Ah, damn it." Couple shots coming in live. That's a Bernard roll though. And 8, nothing happens. Okay. The first one misses as normal. The second one actually getting some damage in as he reaches through just a little bit. As he wasn't really noticing the stray bullet, as this guy is bleeding out in so many places that it's not funny. He looks like he's barely standing, yet it almost is weird, as if you could almost feel like he's smiling behind his mask.
He wants to die. He'll turn into Cthulhu.
Is Bernard just fucking cursed to nat 1?
That's what I'm saying.
He's got like 4 in a row. That's crazy.
Every fucking time he's like, I trained those soldiers. Sabor's confidence
Please
in
don't.
those men
Yeah,
dies.
please don't.
He's like, with your gun
Dig into his
skills,
character sheet and see what's wrong with it.
no fucking wonder those fucking ancient guys can't hit anything. Bernard trained him. He passed the gun curse.
Oh,
He's
no.
doomed those men.
This guy is going to point his finger more specifically at the only person that he can, not that he can, that he needs to, the one in front of him, as he is going to do this little thing called a Crimson Bolt from his fingers at a multi-attack at this thing. At this bug. Pew, as 2 shots come out from his fingers and look red. As once again going on to that of the shell, it almost reflects off just a little bit to the sides. What is this thing made of? Yeah, it worries me not, even on death's door. I
Nothing
await
special, you
my
guys are
own
just weak.
return. And in my return and in the wake, you will be awakened yourself. Feel your satisfaction for now, but I will have my last laugh in the underlife. As it
Okay,
comes
bro.
out of Shauna's turn.
Shauna shouts, "Drink the Kool-Aid!" A move to be able to get vision on these guys. I'm gonna shoot at the one that's injured first. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Uh, 15 damage. Is he dead?
You have just gunned down this first one.
All right,
Comes
line
out.
line him up. Hit the next dude. That one's not.
That one does not, as he's seen his friend just go down as he went down as the bullet went over their head.
You kill my guys, I kill yours.
You bastard! He still had so much to live for!
So did mine. He was 2 weeks from retirement, and I.
Oh boy. It's hard for me to say much for this one because you're just gonna see out from that of a almost classroom-like area to be that of a bunch of these these believers as they come on rushing out. Honestly, yeah, they probably all just pretty much would dash out to see what's going on first. As they're all dashing out, you will see as there's like basically like a plethora of them, not really understanding, not really know what's going on, but they do at least hold a somewhat of a sword at the ready if they ever needed to get into certain fights, which is specifically more so weird because you would think maybe modern like age they might have had pistols, but maybe there's a reason why they don't. Who knows? Guy here opens the door, seeing that of a lot of a massacre, as he was kind of just hiding out here, just like, what's going on?
You shouldn't have left the room.
He's gonna go up to Saber, try to attack him. He just has that of a little dinky sword though.
Yes, when he goes to attack him, Saber's gonna grab his wrist, get in his face, and say, "You touch me, and your family's gonna bury an empty casket. Every fucking person in this building's getting an empty casket funeral if you touch me."
Yeah, you got to hit him with that Ghost Rider stare after the nat 1.
God dang, give me an intimidation check.
You said intimidation?
Yeah, intimidation check.
Can I argue for advantage because of all the bodies?
No advantage, just because it's not a hard check.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Didn't
we
I'll
love it.
say as he's threatening him, his fire is spewing out of the mouth of the bear costume.
You will literally say that, and you almost kind of back up for a second yourself as you see his pants are drenched, and the smell coming off of him is not so good, as he's gonna back up into this room.
And he's like, "If you know what's good for you, you'll stay in there."
I
You
mean,
know,
there-
fair.
there-
You know what?
there could
Opportunity.
be an opportunity attack if you really wanted, but that was
Yeah.
he was running away.
You know what? He listened. Sabor will give it to him, but the second he tries some shit, Sabor will fucking give him an empty casket funeral. He will make good on that.
Oh boy. More of these guys.
But he'd also turn around and shout at the rest. That goes for fucking all of you.
As you see a couple of these other believers coming up to that of you as well, Shauna. They're not quite up to you, but they're running up to you, and you can tell. These guys. Yeah, there's just a couple of guys like.
Wait. I thought they just moved.
No, I said I was finishing up their movement. They all moved.
Oh, okay.
They all were dashing, but they didn't take their full dash to get out.
Oh, over here. I was like, where?
That's it. Gone. You will then, at this point, see. What's going on?
That was your explosions from the casters. These guys.
That was the explosions. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I think you know what's happening at this point. As you will see that of your boy Dave jumping down. Dave jumping down as he's like looking at you, Garnus. After that of jumping down though, he's still okay. Sales movement. You are 10 feet up in the air, but this is that of a large creature, so I don't think it's going to pose that much of really much of anything, as he will proceed to try and essentially attack you, Karnas. He does have multi-attack with that of Law. So, dead. Eek. Claw. Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh my
no.
goodness. Those
hell
are
no.
two
Hell
separate
no.
rolls, by the way.
Hell no.
Which one? Which were they're both separate rolls. Which one?
I mean, I'm dead. It doesn't make a fucking difference. Never mind. I take my spell slot back.
Oh boy.
Shouldn't it be disadvantage since he's up in the air?
I said it.
You would-
It doesn't. I said it didn't impose any because this creature's large and he's only like 10 feet up. So
I really
it wouldn't
feel
be,
like we need
it's
to kill
not
this
that,
guy.
that high up for him.
Well, I'm sorry, Karnas, but you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm dead. So, just dead. Actually, I might as well use the silver barb so I don't actually die.
I was about to say this might actually kill him. No.
Alright, I'm gonna silver barbs the first one, or whatever that's more damage. Claws, I guess.
I'll for that now.
Dave, you were our friend.
Claws. I'd have to reroll. So it's normal attack.
+8, my Lanta.
Alrighty. Out of the beak going down, as well as with that of the claws going into it. It was happening kind of all at once, so you don't need to start with any death save with any death fails at the moment. But he has put you down, as he kind of just off into the distance, as some of you can even see as Karnas is. Karnas has been pretty much not like stepped on, but one of its hands he has like on top of his unconscious leg bot. That though does it his turn. Multitude of these other creatures have to advance. As they have to dash up, but they will do their dash in order to get somewhat surrounding that of potentially Saber, who knows? Maybe this might be what they want. Maybe they want a bloodfest. Who knows? But they're looking already weak, as if they're not really prepared for this next fight, whatever they do. But they're trying. Special agents. I feel like Pippi might even say something of like try to like target the other people coming over, because
Pippi should charge right here and explode.
He can't do that.
Uh,
It's at the
can
start
only
of his
explode
turn.
once. Damn.
That's why he's like like let him handle this guy or something like that, essentially. So probably with Bernard kind of like an almost a shrug like manner into a follow up on the rest of these guys. These guys will move, getting potentially somewhat better positions.
Not Shotgun Boy, yeah.
Shotgun Boy. Shotgun Boy getting closer.
Bro, Grenade Launcher Boy is about to go crazy over here. If he can shoot like right here.
As they're all proceeding up, getting closer. Actually, not so close to the extolent, but still around him, as they are proceeding to line up their shots onto their first targets. Because it's just the Jackalwares in general, whatever shots will go through will basically go through them one at a time. When I say one at a time, but all at once, in a way. Because only one has not disadvantage. Three at disadvantage, one at normal. All first three hit. Going to other ones as well. As it seems like a plethora of these shots are hitting, even with that of the rifle potentially here. The shotgun as well. Then followed up with that of I think I'll explain it like this then. As I was going through a lot of this, even though it may or may not matter as much, considering, because I wanted to show it off in a way, so you will see that of the men being somewhat lined up as they're like, start firing, as they are start firing their guns, the pistols going through, the shotgun, oh! It's like just almost like a small dust storm that has to settle after all the firing for a second, to see as all of these jackal-like creatures in the front seem to be unfazed as you see bullets that are just on the floor. Seeing that, though, will lead up into the last one here. To be that of the fragmentations. See, as he still wants to get the Owlbear in there, he's just gonna shoot his nade launcher as it goes doop, 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 right in between of a bunch of these creatures, as well as
Yeah, Saber's in it, but
not affecting Saber. You're not in it.
I was gonna say, if it was a dex save, I mean, he has evasion, so.
Yeah, but you're unironically, you're just not in it. I roll for that of the mass creatures as well as the wave. Dave succeeding, only taking that of half. As you will see the grenade going into fragmentations, that into bits and fragments after exploding, looking like it's going to pierce into that of all these creatures' skins, as kind of just goes in the skin for a second, you think, as it kind of just falls off, looking like it's unaffected. Sir, the grenades didn't work either! just kind of hear an oh crap from Bernard, as we still have these other guys on the right real quick. This guy's gonna go over it, especially even to be that of close enough as he's like, you killed my friends. Or not my friend, but my friend.
Yeah, get him.
Pistol. He doesn't have disadvantage because that guy's dead. As he laughs because he can't even hit a good shot.
Please.
For my friend, I'll be back. You suck. Getting from the distance. This guy is dead. Is here. So then that leaves this guy.
Don't dash, man. You can.
He's gonna dash up as he's somewhat trying to take cover behind this, as he's still kind of keep an eye on them. He says, "Get your ass back, soldier. You're dying."
Game pause.
That's by accident. Continuing on though, because that would be all the special agents. Gorhorn, it is your turn.
Who's still alive? That thing's alive. Our werebear's alive.
I got plenty of spell slots left if you can give me a res.
I can. The question is
Wind spell fireballs.
I'm about to with how these enemies are cheating.
badly do we need anyone else healed? It looks like it's just you. Where are you? There you are. Let's target you. Let me see how this words out real fast. We'll do it at third. So should be 3d8. That's this. Why did only roll 1?
So, more so than anything, which I would, in a way, I do feel a bit bad for it, but he sees you literally casting like something in front of him. He's gonna use his counter spell.
Are you fucking...
Cool. So that was my action.
As you were close to getting Karnas up, unfortunately, he was one of the people that has that.
That was off my staff, but it's my action. If I'm using a spell from a staff, does it count as casting a spell this turn, or can I still cast a spell as a bonus action?
I think once you cast a leveled spell, you casted a level spell, whether it gets counter spelled or not. So you would only have access to your cantrips right now, if I'm thinking correctly.
Does it consume charges if you counterspell it?
It takes a reaction.
He's using an item, not spell
using
casting.
a magic item, so the idea is, does it consume the charges if you counterspelled it?
I would say it does, because you were like, it's almost like you're casting it, it's coming out, and then it gets stopped. So it does still consume it up.
But would that count as casting a leveled spell if it's using an item?
Well, if it was because you were using an item, I don't think it would count as a leveled spell. I thought you were saying you were using a leveled spell.
No, I was using. Yeah, I was using it from the Staff of Healing. So
yeah, you'd still have access to using a leveled spell. You just don't have your action.
yeah. Which means I've only got how much movement? 30 feet. Fuck me. Can I, if I move that far, where am I even at? Yep, I can't even get to you, man.
No, it's exactly 60.
Yeah, but the only spell I have that I could use to give you any HP is a touch spell.
Well, unfortunate.
Unless, oh, that's main action, so I have a bonus action and a movement. Well, I guess I should at least... That guy dead, that guy's badly injured, that guy's dead. At least make my 30 feet of movement so I'm closer to you. So it's movement and main action. And I can't do anything for a bonus action because they... Actually, let me double check that.
Do you have healing word?
I do.
Should
Oh,
work.
that is a bonus action. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll do that. We'll use Healing Word as the bonus action since the item wasn't a leveled spell. And we'll cast that at... Oh god, what spell slots do I have? Screw it, 3rd level so we can get you back up and healthy.
As healthy
I
as
didn't target you. Hold on, let me target you. Where are you at? You're 100%. Oh, I am targeting you. Healing. Roll. For 11. At least you're on your feet.
does go through as your eyes basically have opened up Carnus under that. So basically, thrown under that of this owl bear of sorts.
Thank you. Thank you.
Becomes these fanatics. This one's dead. All right, mostly just these guys. Okay. These 3 guys over here giving trouble. You know what? It's time to give them trouble back. Once again, he's gonna try to touch him, give him the inflict wounds.
Bro, these men are grubby little touchers, bro.
A 12 does not get through. With that, he doesn't want to deal. He doesn't want to deal with potentially. That shouldn't be right. He would just be right there for a minute as this guy's gonna come over. And now he's gonna do some touching, as he will also cast inflict wounds on this guy.
Inflict wounds on who?
They're targeting a special agent over here.
Yeah, but this fanatic's dead.
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh, over here.
Oh,
There's someone on the
somebody
map,
was
right?
gesturing at the one over here by Sabora. I was like, that fanatic's dead. What are you talking about?
I was talking about this one up here. Just attack. Oh, it's an Natch 20.
Man, you love rolling nat 20s today, huh?
I gotta roll some nat 20s if I'm rolling for like 50 characters here.
Some, you've rolled like half your
As
rolls have been nat
46
20.
damage to this guy as he gets blown into, like his whole chest just gets blown open as he just kind of flops him onto the back. This has got another one of us.
You should run, man. Go alert the agency. Get out of here.
I can barely sustain.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna heal you, so run.
Speaking of doing some things here, these guys that seem to be coming out of an almost kitchen-like area. Yep, see specific. Yep, I think they're just gonna do this. They're
If we're all
all-
dying, I at least want this guy to die.
all three of them looking at you are going to pretty much kind of like shape up a little bit of fire as they're going to send it your way. So meaning that you have to make that sacred flame check 3 times of a DC 11.
All right.
They're making you jump.
Nah. You're weak. You're cowards. I hate you.
They're just throwing fire. Not really that effective. But it goes back up to that of Pippi. Pippi, since it's the start of his turn, he will go off. It's this guy. Dexterity saving throw. Doesn't matter. So he saved on that. I don't doesn't say it. Okay, no, it's an or else. He does actually somewhat dodge that of out of the way of this explosion into probably that of a more corner piece away from this explosion, basically barely not taking the damage as you see Pippi once again being that of the red like build bug exploding just on impact on his turn, basically, as very probably somewhat upset that it didn't work. He's just gonna go up to the guy and start punching him. Still ain't got nothing left if you just got a bunch of fists. That's the bonus action. The first one does not hit, the second one does hit though. As well, with that last punch from a build bug, you will see as this extollant goes down again with an almost happier like essence to him, instead of one that fears that of death.
Quickly bring him back to life and chain him up. Now we should leave. We should run.
Okay. For right now, going as Pippi is going to. You guys, are you guys saying that you want to run? What are you guys wanting to do?
I don't know. I was wondering how much longer we're going because it's 11 now.
I don't plan to go for too much longer. I just want to at least try to get one more round in.
These rounds take 30 minutes.
That's why I'm like, I kind of have a basis for what I want to do. For now, that's why I'm asking, do you guys actually do plan on leaving, or do you guys plan on keep going?
I don't know.
We can call it here.
Yeah, let's just call it here for now.
And call the session here and pick up in this combat, or
I was talking about something else, but if you guys do want to just leave it here and leave this for that of next session, I know it's somewhat of a bigger, longer, drawn out combat. But hopefully next session we'll be able to finish that thing. If you guys are good with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And for now, I will see all of you lovely folks later, as we will end out of this session. Not to say early, but at least earlier in the manner of the combat, as I know sometimes it can take a while, but sometimes it happens. With that being said, goodbye. See you next time.